Hey everybody, this is Coach Keith coming at you from Method3 Fitness, and today I'm bringing you a TRX workout. We're going to be on the suspension trainer for a few rounds. Okay, we're going to have a nice warm-up, then we'll have a couple rounds that we'll do twice, and we'll finish with hopefully something that will leave us panting, wanting more. All right, so we're going to work with 40-second intervals with 20 seconds of rest. Okay, feel free to scale that if you need to change your work to rest period at all. All right. We're going to jump right into it with our warm-ups. The first one is going to be actually down on the ground, doing just a nice stretch. So we'll get going in about 10 seconds. So make sure you have a nice space laid out. We get down on all fours, push-up position, which is going to feel best for you. And then we're going to start with a nice stretch. So take one foot, stomp it out to one side, and we're going to drop the elbow, and then open up. All right, we're on. So we'll switch that out. Step, drop the elbow, and then open up. Good. We'll keep going from there. Step, drop the elbow, open up. We got about another 20 seconds here. Step, switch it out, drop the elbow, open up. Feel free to get a little down dog in there if you want to walk the calves and heels for a little stretch. Enjoy that, okay? We'll get one more on each leg. Big stretch. Deep in. And open that twist, stretch out your back, okay? Those are first move. Now we're getting on the suspension trainer. We're gonna do a TRX squat to row. So we're gonna set up for both our legs and our back. We stand facing the anchor, thumbs by my armpits at just a gentle little depth, all right? You're gonna inhale and extend the arms out, drop down into a little squat, and then you're gonna press up and pull simultaneously. Ready, set, go. Inhale, squat down, push through the ground, and squeeze your shoulder blades at the top. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, press through, squeeze your butt. All right? So I'm leaning back, try not to lift your back round, keep some things working, find that scapula, make that letter J, and then lean back as we go, okay? We're about halfway there. Good, so thinking about pushing the floor away from me, tightening up my glutes, flexing my stomach, and really getting a strong standing plank. You got about 5 more seconds here. All right, cool. The next one, still on our suspension trainer, is going to be our forward lunge and stretch. So, standing facing away from the anchor, line yourself up to your anchor point with your arms out in front of you, about shoulder height. All right? Take a big step out, find your chest and shoulder stretch, and then press into the palms and come back. So open it up, step, press, and switch. I want to make sure that when you step out, your front foot's nice and flat. All right? I don't want to see you rolling out too far. I don't want to do the balls, the feet, or the toes. So we're alternating legs, the big chest and shoulder stretch. You sit at a desk for a living, and sitting around a little bit. Feel free to explore that stretch and open it up. Spend a little time, reach, create some movement, and then press into the palms to come back. Step, stretch, reach, create some movement in the stretch, press and switch it out. We're almost there. All right, so the next one is going to be our Cossack stretch, a little inner thigh stretch. So we're going to turn back around and face the anchor, okay? Take your feet nice and wide, a big triangle base of support. And then from there, we're shifting our weight side to side, trying to get our hips over kind of that heel. So I'm going to sink off to the right side, get my hips aiming over my heel, keep your chest up nice and tall, press on up, and switch to the other side. All right? A little pause at the bottom, take it down, stretch out that inner thigh, and press up. Slide it on over, stretch it out, press it up. Now if you're feeling good, you want to add any movement, you can rotate that foot up towards the sky for that full Cossack stretch. Okay, don't let that be an opportunity to let your form fail. You're still working from your heels to the top of your head. All right? Stretch, up, and over. This is not monkey see, monkey do. So you got to do what you can do. All right? 3, 2, and 1. All right, last little bit is going to be about 20 seconds of jumping jacks, followed by 20 seconds of jogging in place. So, with a little bit of cardio to finish up our warm-up, and then I'll talk about the bulk of the workout, okay? So, for the first half of this little interval, jumping jacks, and then I'm going to jog in place. Ready, set, go. So we're jumping, getting the arms out nice and long, big stretch. Try to get the full range of motion. Your fingertips are touching over your head, your hands back down to your side. Step if you need to. but I still want you to practice that big reach. I don't want to see the short arms. I want you to have that capacity for the rest of your life, okay? And then we're just gonna jog in place. So we're just gonna jog it out, shake it out a little bit, loosen up the elbows, the wrists, you know, get loose a little bit. We're gonna get you working, all right? A couple more circles, little twist in there. Get those feet moving and pumping a little bit faster. And 3, 2, 1. Whew. Well, we can just repeat that and it'd be a workout. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so we're gonna get into our second little block of work. We have 5 moves, right? We're gonna do them twice. We'll take a little break right there in the middle, okay? Again, we're gonna work for the 40 seconds of work and then 20 seconds of rest, all right? We're gonna be all on the suspension trainer, the TRX straps, with the exception of maybe mountain climbers at the end, if you'd like to do them off the ground, okay? So, I am gonna take the line down to mid-calf length. So push down on those cam buckles or open them up. And you're trying to get that TRX foot cradles right about the middle of your shin. Usually, give or take, the handle's about at the knee, all right? And we're working from there, okay? So, that'll be later on for our mountain climbers. The first move is a TRX overhead squat. So we're gonna get our hands up over our head, and we're gonna be squatting the entire time. So, our goal is gonna be to get those hands up into a vertical position, take your feet a little wider than your hips, and then you're gonna keep them there, all right? The goal is to keep your arms overhead during the entirety of this squat without sacrificing your form, okay? We're going in 10 seconds. Right now your straps are at the appropriate length. You're pulling backwards to create some vertical, and from here we're gonna slowly slide our hips back and down an imaginary wall. We're here for 40 seconds, moving up and down, okay? Take your time. Check at the bottom. Are you squeezing your shoulder blades? Press them back up. Inhale and connect your movement to your breath. Perform these with quality. I'd rather you do fewer repetitions with better form. Learn it in the first set, and if you want to pick up your pace in the second set, you can do so. I really want you to avoid squatting down and collapsing forward. So go to a range that allows you to do these well. Last 2 and 1. Woo! Shoulders are waking up. All right, whole back of your body should feel wide awake. The next one is a crossing balance lunge to side lunge. That's 2 moves for our lower body, all right? I'm gonna stand facing the anchor, and I'm gonna side lunge off to the side, and then I'm gonna curtsy that leg around and behind, all right? 1 leg for the first round. Let's go. Step off to the side, press up, balance, and then curtsy. Feel free to tap your toes. Coming up and over, step off, get that stretch, press it up, find your balance, and then curtsy back around. Step, press and stretch, find that lengthening, strong legs, push off. Curtsy under control, all right? You got about 15 seconds. So you feel the inside of that left leg stretch, and a little work, you stretch around the outside of that leg, depending on if you're on your left or right leg working, okay? Let's get our last rep. Here we go. Woo. Very good. So, it's 40 seconds on one leg. Now we're going to do the other leg, all right? So again, make sure you're lined up to the anchor point. You'll step off to the side, and then we're going to curtsy that leg back out and around, all right? Remember, take your time. We're going to do another round of all this, so let's feel how it goes. We'll build on that. All right, nice little side lunge. Up and around. Nice little side lunge. Up and around. Make sure you commit to that balance. Okay? You own that. Your toes are gripping into the earth. All right? Good. Chest is up. You're breathing still, right? You with me? Good. And a little curtsy. A little stretch. And up. We've got time for a couple more really good reps. Get up. Rest. We're going right into TRX Bicep Curl. So, your hands are going to start up by your face, like the Fighting Irish, all right? And then from there, we're going to lengthen and bend our arms repeatedly, kind of like you're fanning yourself off on a hot day. It's getting warm. All right. So, hands start up by your face, framing your forehead. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Lean back, extend the arms out long, and bring your hands back up to your face, all right? Lean back. Pull them up. When you're up there, check your shoulders periodically. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears They're not invited to the year party. All right? I stole that one from Marcus. Good. You're going to lean back and curl. Good. Now, if that's too easy, you can step in and add some resistance. Okay? You can always step back and decrease it if you need to. I want you to avoid making sure you're not whipping to make that happen. Okay? You're not sagging in the hips. You're keeping your body tight in a plank that happens to be moving up and down. Last second. Done. The next move has the option to be in the TRX for mountain climbers or on the floor. So I'm going to show you in, all right? I'm going to get my toes in, belly down on the ground. Now we're doing mountain climbers. We're going to do TRX mountain climbers slowly, all right? So I'm getting up on my hands, push-up position, and here we are. So we're going to go one knee in, and then the other. Nice, and slow, smooth, and controlled, all right? Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. All right? We're trying to avoid letting our line rub up and down or saw. So your feet are moving evenly, not hiccuping up and down for the next 20 seconds. As your hips come up, your knees come in, take a peek at them. And then your vision's going to find space out in front of you a little bit. Very good. Last 6 seconds. And rest. Good job. So you get a full 60 off, all right? So I'm going to give you that 60 seconds. I want you to enjoy it. If you have some water close, great time to get some. If you need to adjust your hair, it's a great time to do that too, all right? You got about another 20 seconds, so I lied. That would only be 40. I got to make sure I give you a minute. I said a minute. I'm going to be true to that minute, okay? So we're going to repeat all that again. We're going overhead with our squats. We've got some side-to-side and crossing lunge. Then we're going to get a little pump in for the biceps and hopefully get your heart rate up even at a slower pace with those mountain climbers. Now, if you're not in the TRX for those mountain climbers, you're doing them on the floor on the side, or you can go into some high knees or jogging like we did earlier. Folks, we're live in 10 seconds. So, get on back up. Hands are going up over your head for our overhead squats. All right? So you can't shoot from the side. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. We're up, and squat it down. Slide, slide, slide. Pause, and press. Try to squeeze those shoulder blades back. Slide, slide, slide. Pause, and press yourself back up, okay? Inhale, take it down. Pause, check the shoulder blades squeezing together. Send it up, all right? Taking it down, 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 down. Check your form, and send it up, all right? Good. About 15 seconds. Woo! Friend, you're holding up the world like Atlas. Shoulders down, and you're sending it on up the top, keeping that tension. All right? Rest. I think I lucked out there. We're going to do our legs. You got the crossing and the side lunge on one leg, and then the crossing and the side lunge on the other leg. We're going to get going in 10 seconds, okay? So, option this round, if you want to hover when we get into the Courtsey. You'll know when to do that, okay? 3, 2, and 1. We're going to step to the side. Don't hover there. Come up, and if you'd like to, you can hover that back leg off the floor and press up. You're stepping out, press up, hover the foot off the ground, the shin and the knee, step out, and down. Up, down, a little hover. Up and out, press up, and remember you can always touch the toes down if you need to. Right back up. We've got about 15 more seconds. Good. Last 5, 4, and rest. All right. So shake that out a little bit. Remember which leg you did so that you don't have to do it again right now. And we'll get going here in about 10 seconds, okay? So be mindful if you have any imbalances or anything nagging on one side. I might be barking at you or didn't bark at you. And you adjust as necessary, okay? Going in 3, 2, and 1. Step, side step, no hover. Now if you'd like to, you can curtsy and hover, okay? If you figure out what the side lunge with the hover looks like, well, send me a message. I'll be impressed. Curtsy, good. Side lunge, using the straps to perfect your form. And then remember, if you need to, you're tapping your toes down. So I want you to pick the level of excitement that works for you as you embark upon this journey with me. Last 10 seconds. 2, and 1. All right, now here you call. It's biceps. So again, feel free to adjust the angle to increase or decrease your resistance. All right, and we're not doing a lot of hip swinging, okay? There's not the worm happening. So fix these features nice and tight and move from there, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Extend the arms, leaning back. Check your shoulders. Pull your hands up by your face. Lean it back. Give them a little check again. Pull them up. Remember, you're going to maintain good posture and pull through space. Try to let your face jut forward, but your eyes are going to look up. You know where the anchor is, okay? Your chest is going to lead, and your elbows are going to stay up nice and tall and lifted. Try not to let them come in real close, okay? Last few repetitions. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Last move for this round, mountain climbers, okay? Second set, and again, in or out of the suspension trainer, whatever feels best for you, okay? See if we do like a little side shot for you, all right? Cool thing about the TRX, all right? 3, 2, and 1. We're up, and then it's one leg drawing in. I almost like to think that you're tracing the opposite leg with your heel or ankle, okay? And then your head moves with your spine, all right? My vision changes as I'm flexing. Coming back, make sure you're not dropping down too low. Good, we're already halfway. Good. Feel free to work from your forearms if your wrists bother you. All right, in the last about 10 seconds, if you feel confident that you're not cheating or rubbing the lines up and down, you have about 5 seconds to power through it. 3, 2, 1, rest. So remember now, you got a whole minute off, okay? 1 whole minute of rest. So we're gonna get into the next little block of work. We got 4 new moves. We're gonna cut one down left and right, just like we did with those curtsies, okay? Resting is nice sometimes, all right? You got about 40 seconds, okay? So if you gotta go get some more water or anything like that, please do so. The first move is gonna be on our back with our heels in the suspension trainer. It's a hamstring curl to a hip press. So, if any of that's gonna bother you, I just want you to practice bridges, and I'm gonna show you that option right now. So if you're not getting in, I want you just to lift and lower your hips up for the duration of this next move, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna put your heels in, lying on the ground facing the anchor point, and we're going in about 10 seconds. So, I think this is my good side, so we'll go with that. Heels are in, facing the anchor point with your feet underneath. First thing, hips are gonna come up, knees are gonna come in, and then we're gonna lift those hips all the way up, down and out. If you need to rest your hips to the floor, go for it, but I'm gonna try and keep mine hovering. In, up, down, and out. In, up, down, and out, okay? In, bridge, down and out for the hamstring curl. In and bridge, down and out. In, bridge, down and out. Last 10 seconds. Bridge, feel the back of those legs tugging you a little bit. It's a good burn. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, now we're coming up for a few moves. We've got our tricep extensions. So I'm gonna stand facing away from the anchor point. Hold on to those handles. Your arms again right about shoulder height, okay? Up on the balls of your feet. Get some tension in the arms. I want you to bend at the elbow, lowering yourself down so your hands frame your forehead, and then press back into those palms, okay? So just from the slight side, you're gonna sink into that, lower down, and press. Make sure you leave no behind, okay? So make sure you bring your whole body with you, and you press up, okay? Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, blow it back up. Check the shoulders wrapping down. Squeeze and press. Squeeze and press, okay? I'm squeezing my glutes and my stomach. I'm flexing and pressing into my palms and arms. The last 6 seconds coming up. We did the biceps, so we gotta get to the triceps. Last rep. All right. So, you can go into single handle mode. If you don't know what that is for the next one, you got a newer model, you can go and just hold on with one, but make sure you don't slip out, okay? I'm just gonna tie my TRX up real fast. We're doing a power pull. Single arm row with a rotation, all right? Arm is in, I'm gonna reach up. I'm gonna lean back, open up from there, and pull. Okay? I got a little bend at my knees, increase at my hips, pull. All right? Open it up, tap the floor, and pull. All right? If you're up taller, tap the floor out of there. Don't try to reach there and hurt yourself. All right. Open up and pull. Last half. Woo! So I want that shoulder to come across. I want your hips turning a little bit, all right? My feet are staying on the floor. I'm gonna corkscrew my body up. 7 seconds. And time. All right. We gotta do the other side. I hate for us to be uneven. So, plank your feet, feel good about that. Make sure you're not shrugging too much. I didn't see a lot of that right now on you. So good job. All right. 5 seconds for our other side. So thumbs kind of by my armpit. Reaching over and release. Pull. Inhale out, open up. Exhale, press. Try to get your chest, your arms to lead the charge. All right, so you're not sliding in, all right? You're pulling yourself up. Last 15 seconds. Big open, check your shoulders, pull. Get those obliques going. Twist. One of my favorite muscle groups. Right after those triceps. Last 3 seconds. 2 and 1. All right. The last move here is just gonna be speed skaters. So you don't have to use the TRX. You can if you want for any additional support. I'm gonna show you both options. All right. Take it out of single handle mode. And it should feel similar to the curtsies we did earlier, but bouncing between legs. So 2 and 1. The curtsy to one side, and then hop and curtsy to the other. Good. Hop and curtsy. Hop and curtsy. So you can step. If you need to, that TRX is there to support you as needed. All right. You're gonna hop. All right. And then that TRX can really help you. I start to push into it and add a little float. Or you can skip it all together, and we'll reach it across the body. All right, swing the leg behind. All right, I might challenge you to reach across towards the floor. All right, be hard to do if the TRX is in your hands. All right, we're going side to side. You can hover that back foot. And we got 3, 2, and 1. Rest. You got a whole minute off. I know, kind of nice. So, we're back to the top of the order. The move for the body, lower half, hamstrings and hip presses. Then we're gonna come up, get a nice little upper body pump, and hopefully get that heart rate going again. In the meantime, you got about 30 seconds. Grab some water. Does anybody know a good joke? Yeah, me neither. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take a little more water. If you need to keep moving, if that's more your cup of tea, let's get some jogging in place. Keep your blood flowing, all right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got good tunes? Have yourself a little dance party. But trying to talk and work out, whoa! I'll get winded, that's good. Means I'm working hard. All right, let's start moving around a little bit. Get down to the floor. We're going in 10 seconds. Let's get the back of that leg. I'm just gonna check my straps, as some items may have shifted during transit. All right. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Knees come in, bridge your hips up. Lower them back down, kick those legs back out long. Hands are up the side, hover the hips if you like, in, up, down, and out. In, up, down, and out. The further you are away from the anchor, the harder that's gonna be, all right? If you need to, scoot in, get a little closer. Put your feet past the anchor point. That assistance will feel like it's trying to hold you up a little bit. Last 8 seconds here. And rest, all right? That second set felt great. All right, we've got our triceps. Then we do power pulls on each arm. Speed skaters. Folks, we're in the home stretch, all right? We are in the home stretch. Feeling good, feeling worked out. A little blood flow. All right, triceps. 3, 2, 1. Sometimes people let me know they get a little pain in their elbows. If that's the case, I want you to take your hands from being maybe directly in front of you, where your elbows kind of point downward. And I want you to position yourself in a way that as you move in it, your elbows point up a little bit higher, okay? Hopefully that takes some of the stress out. but you are gonna have to lift a little higher, all right? I'm not having that issue today, so I'm gonna sink back into it and get a little lower. Get real low. Get kind of disastrously low. We're here to work out, but don't sacrifice your form, all right? Make sure you keep it nice and tight. You're working right, 5 seconds. Rest. Power pull, so that's your option. You can take it into single handle mode if you want. There's some really good tutorials out there. Well, drop me a line, I'll show you. But I don't want you to do something and not do it right for yourself. So, single arm row with that rotation in 5. All right, we'll set you up over here and go. Maybe you're a volleyball player and you like to take it overhand. Go for it, smash! There's no rules this can. Maybe you play a little tennis. You want to work on scooping under. All right? Let me just come back around the outside. Halfway. Think about pulling that shoulder blade across your back and squeezing it all out. Pull and twist. Woo. Maybe you like to do a little MMA elbow at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I was tired. That's good, but it feels good. Moving feels good. 10 seconds, we'll set up for the other side. All right, thanks for being here with me. Start the posture right, we'll build it from there. Pack the arm down, get that tension on the straps. Take a couple steps in, reach forward, and let's go. Open up and pull. Open up and pull. You can open up, try to get a little straight line, and pull. Remember, maybe you've got a different sport, overhand. Like a volleyball smash is more your cup of tea. I want you to enjoy that tea. Maybe you like to play a lot of table tennis. Underhand. Maybe you like just to slap it a bit smart. Pull it at the top of it. Make sure that TRX is top for 10 more seconds. Try to initiate that movement deep in that arm. Finish it through your fingertips. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Speed skaters. Your option on how you do them, okay, with or without the TRX, leaping, stepping, having a grand old time. Just give myself a little more room to move. We're gonna speed skaters in 3, 2, and 1. So hop and cross, head stays up, foot can touch the earth, slide, 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 all right? You can stay tight in one space. Maybe you're in an elevator TRX. I don't know why, but you're there. Good for you. All right? Remember, you can step and step. The goal is to keep moving, or you've got no TRX at all for these last 15 seconds. Big reach. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, so we got one last thing to do. But I promised you a minute rest, so you can do your hair flip, check your nails, tell me how you're feeling. I'm feeling good. All right, the next part is gonna consist of a 4-minute AMRAP. So you're gonna take 3 moves, we're gonna do 10 repetitions of each for 4 minutes, for as many rounds as you can get through in those 4 minutes. So if you go real slowly on those push-ups, maybe you only do 1 round. All right, if you're speeding through your burpees, maybe we're gonna get through 2 or 3 rounds, okay? So, the moves are gonna be push-ups, okay? Remember, 10 repetitions of everything. From your knees or toes, 10 repetitions. Then you're gonna grab your suspension trainer, all right? And you've got high lows, so the hands are out wide. Sorry, elbows are wide, hands are tight. I mean, who's got 2 thumbs and is awesome? You are, all right? So set up like you're awesome. We're going in about 20 seconds. And you got 10 high rows, okay? And the last move is burpees. You can do them in or out of the TRX. I'll show you when we get there, because I want to get this show started, all right? We're going in about 5 seconds, folks. First move is push-ups from your knees or toes. 3, 2, 1, 4 minutes, go. 2, 3. Try to get your chest down. 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure you're counting. 8, 9, and 10. You come on up. You grab your straps. Elbows out wide, thumbs in, walk in low. We got 10 reps. Pull them apart. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our next move is burpees. Either take it to the floor, walk, or hop it out, or join me for 5 on each leg. This is a TRX workout for TRX single leg burpees. All right, so I've got one foot in. From here, we take down the floor. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side. Oh, we can level things up with that TRX. We always slow it down. It's there to make things easier or more challenging. 5, 4, 2, 1. So that's 90 seconds on my clock. So we have plenty of time to do it again. 10 push-ups. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High rows. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost there. Finish that rep. 10. Oh, it's burpee time. Love it. Make sure you remember which leg you did. Otherwise, you're doing burpees on the same leg twice. It's not fun. 1 minute left of the workout. 1. Probably means we're getting back there again. 10, 9, 8. Folks, we're coming up to our last 30 seconds. Quality of movement, please. 1, 2, pack those shoulder blades together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 seconds. Woo! I love burpees. Yeah! And that was 4 minutes, so woo! Take a moment, catch your breath. I want to take just a couple moments for a very light stretch. All right. First and foremost, try to regulate your breathing. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And try to slow your heart rate down. If you've been following along, we've been going for about 35 minutes between our warm-up and all that jazz. I know there were some rest periods in there, but hopefully that just meant you could store up some of that energy and deliver better when it came time to perform, okay? So, from kneeling position, open up the hips a little bit, and then we'll reach out. I don't know if you see the sweat, but that's real. We don't have a high budget for our filming. There's no makeup team here. This is all real. Good. We take our hands down, and then we're just gonna sit back on that leg and open up for a little hamstring stretch in that leg. If you need a proper support or your TRX, it's there for you, right? switch that out. So you're here, we're kneeling. Open up the hip flexors from while it's sitting. From those mountain climbers we did. Good job. Send it up, stretch it out. Take it down. I'm just going to sit back on it a little bit, rock. Okay, again, you can grab your suspension trainer and lean into it if you need to, or any support. We're trying to stretch out the back of your legs. Whew. Come on up. I'm just going to take that right arm right across the body. It could be your left, my right. My right, your right. While we're stretching out back. Going up for a little tricep. Holding your body up in push-ups and mountain climbers. Tricep extensions. Good job. Take another deep breath. Shake that out once or twice. Send it up to the other side. We'll get to the other arm stretch, I know. It just wanted to go up. Can't fight the arms sometimes. Keep breathing. Hopefully by now your heart rate's come down a little bit. You're beginning to wrap things up. So shake it out there. Do a couple gentle twists through the body. You already stretched out the lower body. Just got a little upper body. All right. Thank you so much for being here with me today and doing that workout. Hopefully that is some part of your day that makes you feel better, something good for yourself. So once again, this is Keith from Method3 Fitness, bringing you a TRX workout. Go have some fun.